What is the most effective way to learn another language? Not through studying or memorizing grammatical rules, but listening to a language's rhythm is an effective way to learn. Focusing upon the rhythm of a language can significantly improve comprehension, and this is true of the supposedly difficult language of James Joyce's Finnegans Wake that opens rhythmically with "River run past even Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by a commodious vicus of recirculation back to house, castle and environs." Listening and seeing are contraries that are brought to terms in the wake by recirculation to music, whereby many things coincide. All art, said the critic Walter Pater, constantly aspires towards a condition of music, by which he meant content and form are one. Its poetry is wed to its music. Joyce approaches what the critic I.A. Richards called the music of ideas, a music of words in which ideas play a subordinate role. Joyce's motifs and variations on a theme owe something to classical music. Like a Bach cantata, there are several things going on at once. And so, Hegel's speculative philosophy, with its speculative rhythm, is perfect for analysing the wake. Speculation in the Hegelian sense is the resolution of contraries, and contraries characterise the living selfhood of living beings, that quality of tension impelling a developmental movement of the self. In music, the notes become meaningful movements upon some key being established, though if it is too evident and the musical composition too predictable, it loses its dynamic quality. Hence there must be a centre, but not a rigid centre. With speculative rhythm there is a floating centre, not a matter of thesis, antithesis, synthesis, as you might have heard, though Hegel does refer to that as the rhythm of knowledge. Rather, speculative rhythm imitates the floating quality of living selfhood, its unresolved unity, whereby there is no fixed synthesis, no fixed endpoint. Speculative thinking turns toward the whole developing movement, whereby every part is an internally tensed living moment, and the whole that is arranged out of them delivers stability as harmony maintains oppositions. Speculative thinking is musical thinking. We can see the inseparability of philosophical musical form and content quite explicitly when the work refers to the system of teaching music called solfa, which uses syllables to represent notes. So, a needle pulling thread, the fifth solfa syllable, sol. So, asking a question. La, the sixth solfa syllable. La, an exclamation, formerly used to call attention to an emphatic statement. And sol, Latin, the sun, and la, Gaelic, day, and la, Arabic, no, and lavoda, Gaelic, long arm. Surname of Lu, Irish god of sun and genius and coincidence, the long arm of coincidence, that is, the far-reaching power of coincidence.